Hey YouTube, Safety here. Today is March 5th, 2012, and this is my garden share, weather share, and earthquake uptick update. Now this is my garden, it's growing lush and green. I got all my greens, my carrots and parsnip, my beans and peas. Everything's growing good. I've thinned some stuff out, moved some stuff around, transplanted quite a bit of stuff. I started bottling some jugs of water to store, so I can guarantee that in the heat, if we don't have water, I can still water stuff. You can see the leeks are doing great here. It's a clear blue day, nothing in the skies, no clouds. It's a little chilly right now, but it's supposed to get up in the 70s again today. I just grafted some apple and plum branches onto my trees in my yard yesterday, some scions. So hopefully in the next few years I'll have some new apples to eat in my yard. But I just want to let everyone know that there was a 4.0 today in San Francisco, well, in Berkeley in the Bay Area. And last night before I went to bed I noticed that there was a 1.1 in that same exact area, a 1.1 in front of San Pablo Bay, and a 1.1 on top of Sonoma Mountain. And I thought it was odd, and apparently it was, because there's a 4.0 right after all that, just a few hours later. And USGS has put out an announcement that there's a 99.9% chance of a 6.0 or greater magnitude earthquake in California in the next 30 years. And the Bay Area has about a 2% chance at an 8.0, but a 70% chance of a 6.5 or greater in the next 30 years as well. Stay safe, YouTube. So here's a map of the Bay Area. I'm going to zoom in on Berkley, California. It's a small town north of San Francisco by about 45 minutes. Now I'm going to turn on the probabilities here of the faults in the area. There's a 31% chance that the Hayward extended Rogers Creek fault could actually generate a significant earthquake comparable to something that the San Andreas fault could produce. Here in the shaded in blue is the regions that urban centers would be drastically affected. The main hubs of the area, the heart of the town, buildings collapsing, people really greatly affected. Right here is the charts by the USGS of liquefaction that could take place, the red being very high and the orange just being high, where underneath the ground the infrastructure would actually, the ground would liquefy and the infrastructure on top would pretty much be floating